Hi there and welcome back. In this video I am doing memory piece number 10. So you will need to have this ready to go. This is the one-step inequality piece. And I've colored mine. You guys know how I am about color, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And we are going to start with the one-step inequalities. On mine that's yellow. It's one-step inequality with addition. So if you go to the piece that says example, this one, and I've colored mine with yellow just to keep it straight so I can keep up with which one I'm working on. And this time I'm not going to erase theirs. Theirs is ready to go. So let's draw the power t. And that's too thick. So let me try this one. Here we go. So power t, there's not much room in here, but we can do it. The variable is on the left and the constant is on the right, and we need to move that 4. So we're going to say minus 4, cancel, copy. So x is less than negative 2, and that is already in standard form. And they drew us a nice graph. We don't have to draw a graph this time. We just have to put the interval on there at negative 2. It is an open interval, so we're going to go below that open interval. X is less than negative 2. Okay, let's move down to your turn and do another one just like that. So we have power t, variable, constant, and we need to move our positive 7. So we'll say negative 7, negative 7. So x is greater than or equal to negative 9. And it's already standard. So down here on the graph at negative 9, that is right there, and it's a closed interval, so we need to fill it in. And then we need to shade anything above negative 9. So up this way, negative 9 or higher. And those are addition ones. I want to look at this next section, which I've colored pink. This is the subtraction one. So on example, we're looking right here. Power t, variable, constant, plus 6, cancel, copy. X is greater than or equal to positive 1. So put your interval at positive 1. It is a closed interval. So we color that one in and we go above that one, greater than. Your turn. Power t, variable, constant, add 3, cancel, copy. X is less than negative 2. Negative 2 is right here, and it's an open interval. and we're going less than that open interval. This time I'm looking at the green section, one step with multiplication. And that's right in here on example. Power T. Be careful. Here's variable and here's constant. But we are dividing by a negative 8. Now, do you remember what happens when you divide by a negative? You still cancel and copy, but the sign reverses. The arrow reverses. Negative 24 divided by negative 8 is positive 3. So the solution is x is less than 3. So we will draw the interval at positive 3. It's open, but you need to go less than that interval. Your turn. If I were using this in a high school class, I would let you guys do this one. But since I'm doing them with you and you can't talk to me, I'll just go ahead. But if we were in a high school math class, I would say, okay, everybody work this one and see what you get. So variable, constant, we are dividing this time by a positive 3, so no reversing has to occur. I always make this too long, don't I? So we have x is less than or equal to negative 4. So the interval is at negative 4. It is closed. And we are going less than negative 4. Okay, the next section is this orange section. This is one step with division. And I'll start with the example right here. First thing I'm going to do is put a ghost 1 right there and draw the power t. They didn't give me much room on this one. So here's variable and here's constant. And we need to get rid of the 1/3. So we're going to multiply by 3 over 1. It's positive, so you don't have to reverse anything. So that leaves me with an x to copy and a less than or equal to 0 times 3 over 1 is 0. 0 times anything is an automatic 0. So my interval goes at the 0. It is closed. And the arrow's pointing left, so we shade to the left. It is less than 0. Your turn. Again, I really like to see that ghost 1. It's up to you. Power T. Variable, constant. And this time I'm multiplying by a negative 5 over 1. So you guessed it, the sign, the arrow has to reverse. Becomes greater than. 2 times negative 5, that's negative 10 over 1. So x is bigger than negative 10. The interval sits right here. It's open, and I shade above. Okay, on this last section, They want us to focus on the signs and what those signs mean. So in this example one, open or closed. In other words, when is the interval open and when is the interval closed, related to those signs. So if you see a less than sign or a greater than sign, you're going to have an open interval. If you see less than equal to or greater than equal to, you're going to have a closed interval. Now remember why I'm giving you these memory pieces. This is what you review the week before a test. Pull out your notebook, your textbook that we're building, and look at all the memory pieces. And that's going to let you review all those skills that you need to do. You don't have to work every problem in your book. Just go to your memory pieces, and that will help you to review. Okay, again, we're focusing on signs. When do I color to the left and when do I color to the right? In other words, when do I shade on my number line? To the left, you're going to do that when you have a less than or a less than equal to. If the sign is pointing to the left, you shade to the left. If the sign is greater than or greater than equal to, you're going to shade to the right. So they're just wanting us to focus on which direction we need to color. All right. This is a very, very good review of one-step inequalities. If you know the stuff in this wheel, you are fine. You're ready for the test on this. I think I'm going to stop the video and then we'll come back and do the two-step wheel. That's item 11. So if you want to go ahead and prep that, I'll meet you back for those examples in